Welcome to Q&A with Hanna K. For the first episode, I am introducing you to some herbs and ingredients that can help eliminate some pathogens. Before we go on, let's address some questions. Question number 1. What are pathogens? The answer is, pathogens are sometimes also referred to as germs. Pathogens are viruses, bacteria, microbacteria, parasites, worms, and such that can make us sick. Most are too small for our eyes to see. For us to be able to see the pathogens, a microscope is usually needed. Question number 2. Where do pathogens come from? The answer is, they come from various sources. They can come through bites of insects such as mosquitoes, fleas, mites. They can be airborne, which means they are in the air, or they can also be on the ground. Sometimes, they can also come through bites from a wild animal. Question number 3. How do we get rid of pathogens or stay safe from them? The answer is, there are many ways to help us stay safe or rid ourselves of pathogens. Usually, when we are ill, we consult a physician or a trusted healer and get medicines for combating an illness. Here in Q&A with Hanna K, we will get to know some natural ingredients that can help us avoid or remove pathogens that can cause illnesses and how these ingredients can be used. Number 1 on my list is clove. Clove is a powerful antiviral spice that helps to eliminate viruses. I usually put 1 or 2 pieces of cloves in my morning coffee before brewing the coffee or boiling it in the water used for making the coffee. I drink this 5 or 6 mornings a week, each week. Number 2 is sea cucumber. Sea cucumber is effective as anti-sandfly bites. Used as ointment, I apply it directly on each bite spots, up to 3 times daily. I use it daily until all welts from the bites are gone and healed. It can take up to 10 or 14 days before all marks of bites disappear. Number 3 is an antibacterial spice, cinnamon. Cinnamon helps eliminate bacteria. I add a small stick of cinnamon into my milk or coffee, or in my food, such as curry. Best to prepare it by warming the cinnamon stick along with heating the choice brew. I sometimes drink a cinnamon-infused brew 1 to 2 times in a week. However, when one has any problems of aneurysm or internal bleeding or profuse bleeding of any form, do not use cinnamon during this time, as it may aggravate the bleeding. Number 4. Sesame seeds. Sesame seeds are oily seeds that can help remove fungal and yeast infections. It's helpful to clear vaginal or penile discharge during infections. The oil form is used by applying into the infected area. It can be applied 2 times daily every day until all symptoms disappear. When the infection is cleared, stop the daily application and use the oil once a week to upkeep personal hygiene. Number 5 is turmeric, an old favorite herb of mine. Turmeric, a yellow-orange colored root, works very well as an antimicrobial spice and helps eliminate microbacteria. I usually drink half a teaspoon of turmeric powder with a warm glass of milk, 2 to 3 times a week, every week. I also use this powder on cuts and wounds to avoid infections. When doing that, I clean the powder off and reapply daily until cut or wound is healed. Number 6 is papaya leaf. Papaya leaf is well known in some regions in Asia. It is used to help combat malaria fever. There are various methods in preparing the concoction, but I'd simply put a pinch of chopped leaves in a cup of hot water to drink it as a tea, once. If the fever or symptoms still shows the next day, drink the papaya leaf tea again. Limit the usage to twice a week, repeating the treatment every week. Stop the treatment when all symptoms are gone. Number 7 is mint. Peppermint and spearmint are usually famous for their breath-freshening property. Bad breath, or halitosis, is usually caused by bacteria which may be in the throat or stomach, or both. Mint is good as general antipathogen as it fights various kinds of pathogens. A versatile herb, it can be made into tea by mixing a pinch of dry herbs or adding 1 to 2 fresh leaves into a cup of hot water. A cup of mint tea daily can be beneficial to upkeep body healthy and germ-free. Mint can also be used in toothpaste or added into body oil preparations. That's all for today's show, peeps. Next show, we'll be looking into ingredients that help remove hardier pathogens, as in pathogens that are harder to remove. I'm gonna answer one random health tip question before signing off. Okay, let's hear the random cue of the day.
Hi ma'am, I'm Tilby.
Hello, Tilby. What's your cue of the day?
My question is, what natural ingredient is the equivalent to paracetamol?
Okay, Tilby, good question. Paracetamol is known as a painkiller, has an ability to curb fever, and has blood-thinning properties. For pain-killing effects, ingredients that are calming, relaxing, soothing, and reduces muscle tensions or cramps are needed. Chamomile, hemp, flaxseed, peppermint, and sage are some of the herbs that contain these properties. For fever control, producers such as apples or cider and tamarind fruit help bring temperature down and contain the necessary vitamins such as vitamin C to rejuvenate the body. As for natural blood-thinning ingredients, they are present in grapes, cinnamon, ginger, lavender, to name a few. That concludes today's show. Have a great week, everyone. See you real soon in the next show. Cheerios for now.